Hey guys, me again with another YouTube video. Today we're going to be taking a look at this. This is the FNH P90 Waifu Edition. If you're any type of anime like I am, then you immediately recognize the High School DxD logo, as well as one of the main waifus from High School DxD and the back as well. This up here a little harder to see. Says No Nut November. A little bit of background history after a very quick shout out. Quick shout out to Brick Armory. This is inspired off of his FNX PX94, especially this sight and laser combo system is pretty much like one for one. And then a little bit of the handguard took inspiration from him as well. The other part to this, why did I make this in particular? For those of you who don't know, I have my own community Discord. And every month we do a community collab, and that community collab consists of builders who come in and they post towards a certain theme. So this particular theme was for November, obviously, and we kind of took No Nut November and combined it with anime waifus because it's pretty much meme culture in general, and this is what we got. So Modern Warfare 2019 was also really popular at the time with the whole anime pack theme and whatnot coming out, and I decided that for one of the months or one of the actual submissions that I was going to do a P90 that looked like this. So I went with the white color scheme because it's futuristic and it matches pretty much any type of logo and everything that we can do. And then I really liked the overall site design that Brick Armory did for his PX94. So I went ahead and whoop over to this one and then developed a custom front end. So this is what it looks like inside of Studio 2.0 by Bricklink. And this is not what it looks like inside of LDD because this is what we started with. This is the base model that we started with. And then we took and we went to version number 2. This is version number 2. You won't see any of the logos past this point because I can't do logos inside of LDD. So this is basically where I kind of got the overall general shape of the custom front end. I switched to the white paint scheme and went ahead and did the trans clear magazine as well. And like I said, this is kind of where I got the idea for doing the front end. As much as possible. The other thing is that we did experiment just a little bit. So we go to 2.1. 2.1 basically is when we brought in the site here. We left off the laser at this point, and what we had basically wanted to start to do was design some of the backup iron sights for the weapon as well, as best as possible. But I ended up actually scrapping this idea entirely because I thought that this here and the one up front would actually take too much room on the rail space. It would kind of mess up the general flow of the P90 itself. So I stopped, and we just kept everything else down here pretty much the same. After version 2.1, we went to version 3. Version 3 kind of brings in just a little bit of some more color blocking. We kind of cut out the stock back here, included a black spot here, which as you can see actually disappears on the final model. So that's actually a little sad because I actually really do like that the black is brought to the back as well. We also end up cutting the kind of side rails off. I don't know why I didn't render this one. This one's like way better than this. I like it that this is cut here. Because if you watch the PX94 video from Brick Armory, you see that this is actually way more closed, and the magazine actually kind of comes in more from the side as opposed to kind of the top. So actually, I really like this design a lot. I don't know why I didn't render this one as a version. I might have to go back and do it. Then obviously we went to version 3.25, which from the looks of things changes nothing. So not too sure why we went to this version at all. We also did an experimental version. It doesn't have a version number because I kind of got rid of it like immediately, but you can see I started blocking in the front and how the front end was going to look, and I thought about doing this like integral suppressor to it that had a very interesting shape using like all these pieces that you can see here. Terrible idea. Super glad that I didn't do it because it's huge. You can see I called this the eraser, and the reason I called it the eraser is because it just looks like a giant pink eraser on the end of this thing. And I was going with like a trans clear blue magazine design as well. But yeah, this is what we could have had, and then this is what we kind of ended with in totality. Even though I did not render this version of it like I should have. Studio does not, by the way, there's supposed to be that tube coming from here to here. Studio does not like doing tubes imports and stuff, so unfortunately I'm not able to do that. But as you can see, it's here on this one. So thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, rate, comment, and subscribe for more videos from this one. See you guys later in the YouTube video another time.